Hi. Okay, so spiritual identification or identity. Uh, that's an interesting topic. I don't know about anybody else, but I guess my spiritual identity starts with my religion and how I was brought up. And so I was brought up really simply in the church. This is a Bible that has four translations, which is kind of one of my things. I like translating the Old and New Testament from the original language, uh, Greek and Hebrew. And then, I was brought up, I guess I can put this one here. I was brought up in the Lutheran church. So I got a lot of books here. And the Lutheran church, they have a book called the Book of Concord. And in that book, you basically learn the theology of the church, of the Lutheran church. And this used to be a real comfort to me. I used to really like reading it because it helps explain things. Uh, so again, another book that's tied to Christianity. And okay, here's another book. I like books. Okay, say this one is by a theologian, F. Bruce, and it's about Paul. And Apostle Paul, he's like one of my favorite characters in the Bible because he made a lot of mistakes. He was actually persecuting Christians when he comes on the scene in the Bible, and God decides to use him for a higher purpose. And to me, it's like that. Like when I look at my own life, what that tells me is, okay, I could have made all kinds of mistakes and whatnot, done some bad things, and I have, but God can still use me. So that's one of the reasons why I like studying Apostle Paul. So there you go. Now, later in life, I went to school, became a Christian. I forgot to bring I was going to show you my degree, but instead I'll just show you that. That's my ordination certificate. I'm ordained pastor. Um, it's interesting because I received my first license under the Baptist. I graduated from a Catholic university. I grew up Lutheran, and I was ordained under the Disciples of Christ. So that's what that one is. And see, I think that like these books, these things, like they're not my spirituality, but they are the things that I feel enhance my spirituality. Now, once again, a book. And the book is not an object of worship, but the words in it are things that I tend to turn to better understand myself, to better explore my sense of spirituality. Now, this one is a book by June Singer. It's called Boundaries of the Soul. And it's about Carl Jung. It explores Carl Jung's writing, which I call Carl Jung spiritual psychology. And I don't know if very many people would agree with me about that, but that's what I call it. So let's put that one down there. Now, we've got some other objects. This is incense. Smelly, good incense. Now, what does this represent for me? A lot of religions use incense to induce a prayerful state, meditation or form of meditations. Now, I don't burn it as much as I used to be really honest. Now I just kind of look at it. But it does, for me, represent some of my explorations into Zen Buddhism. Put that object over there. Then there's one of my latest little things, Tibetan singing bowl. I'm not real good at this, so. Wait a minute. Okay, I'm not doing that right. Well, okay, I'm not doing this very well. But the thing is you rub it, and it creates a sound. And I've always believed that the different sounds helps produce a state of mind, and it's no different with the Tibetan singing bowl. And I haven't been using it as much as I used to, but it's a thing that I use for meditation. Put that one there. What else I have here? Okay, dream catcher. Now, again, it's not like I practice native spirituality and stuff, but in a sense I do. I do believe in dreams, both, just your everyday run-of-the-mill dreams. I think sometimes can be a peek into your subconscious, and then I just believe in the power of dreams in general. So, this doesn't have any religious significance for me, but it is a reminder. I have it hung on my wall, and it's a reminder, the power of dreams. So let's put that one there. Now, let's see, I have two more things. Plant. Now, I am not a great plant grower or anything like that. As you can see, I have a brown thumb. and but I think nature is very powerful from a spiritual perspective, and connecting back with nature. I don't go in as many walks as I would really like to. I enjoy going through the parks and things like that, and just listening to the trees and the plants rustle in the wind, and I think that's another aspect of spirituality, connecting back with nature, because we come from nature, we are nature. Everything around us is nature, and so it just makes sense to me to connect with that on occasion. Put that one over there, and move this one a little bit like that. The Holy Quran. This is the writings of the Prophet Muhammad, and it is, some people mistakenly believe that the Quran or Islam is in direct conflict with Christianity. It's not. It's not in conflict with Christianity, or what they call the monotheistic religions, Christianity and Judaism. They all claim the same father, and that's Abraham. It respects Christianity. It considers Christianity people of the book, and the book being the Torah, the first 5 books of the Bible, and that Moses was a prophet, and that there's lots of prophets in the Torah, and they agree with those prophets. But I like reading it. I pray toward the east. That's the Kaaba. I'm not really willing to say that I'm a converted Christian. I don't believe in conversion. I believe in evolution, and so I'm an evolved spiritual person. It's kind of like, if anyone has ever seen the movie what was that, the Book of Pi? Yeah. In that book, a fellow in there, he practices Judaism, Christianity, Islam, and all these things. And once someone asked him, was he all of those things? And he said yes. And I kind of agree with that philosophy. You know, it's like there's a lot of things that I believe in and that I tap into at different points in my life. And that's the way that I spiritually identify. So I'm gonna put that one there. If you could take a picture of all of this, yeah. Yeah, it's been fun sharing this with you guys. If you have questions for me, feel free.